Is it possible to earn $1 million a year starting with only $32,000? Let's see what we can do. This is a detailed one. You're going to want to hit save. So using the SBA 7A loan program, you can buy a cash flowing business with as little as 5% down. Now, when you buy a business, there are costs beyond just the price. You're going to need to have working capital, cash to operate the business. There's deal costs, there's SBA guarantee fees. So let's say you need 7%. And if you want to know how much business you can buy with what you have, all you need to do is take the cash you have for a down payment, divide it by 0.07, and now you know what size business you can buy. So our $32,000 at 7% down can buy us a $457,000 business. So we searched bizbuysell.com and we found a great tree service business that's advertising. They say they have $450,000 of annual revenue. They say it generates $200,000 of annual cash flow, and they're asking $450,000. And if you buy this business and you have to make your debt payment and you have to invest in new vehicles and equipment every year, we estimate you're gonna take home about $85,000 per year. And now you're gonna have to work your ass off to take home that $85,000 per year. At this level of business, you're probably buying more job than business. You're gonna be doing a lot of the work. You're gonna be very involved in the day-to-day. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing. You're gonna learn everything about the industry doing it. And if you grind that out for 2 years, then you set yourself up to take advantage of an amazing feature within that SBA loan program, is that if you buy a business within an industry that you already own, you can buy that business with 0 down. So after running that business for 2 years, paying your dues, learning the industry, now we're gonna buy a tree service business that's 10 times the size. So we're gonna buy a business with, say, $4.5 million of revenue, and we're gonna pay about $4.5 million for it. And we're gonna say this one makes about $1.5 million per year in annual cash flow. And we think that's gonna work out to about $440,000 after making your debt payments and spending about $200,000 per year on new equipment. So we put those two companies together. You've had to pay your dues for 2 years, but now you're taking home $660,000 per year after making all your loan payments and buying your equipment each year. And now you have a business that can grow, and you have infrastructure that's going to allow you to work on the business rather than in the business. And using some fairly conservative estimates, we're just going to assume we're going to grow revenue at 4% a year. Our fixed expenses grow at inflation. We're going to call that 2.5%. Our variable costs just going to grow at the same rate as our revenue. By year 6, we cross that $1 million mark. And after the end of year 12, when all the loans are paid off, you're going to get to $2.7 million in take-home cash flow. And that doesn't even account for implementing some real growth strategies or doing any additional acquisitions. That's just fairly steady, consistent growth. So yes, it's possible to bring in $1 million per year starting with only $32,000. And we do this all the time. We can do it together. Just check out the link in our bio if you want us to help.